sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Trumbo, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is after it. 1 out. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Manny Machado gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. This pitch is popped up. Perez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Number 22 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, the shortstop, number 22.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Billy Hamilton will get his first shot here. And you can see he's got that average up near the 3-4.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career. So these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Kim, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. First and second here with nobody out. On the ground for Crawford, this could be 2. 1 there. On to Carpenter. It's in time, a double play. Mark Trumbo will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Matt Carpenter will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hamilton. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Simon gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Brandon Crawford will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
After it is Davis. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he is in there. Adam Frazier gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and two gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. In the air now, out to right field. Trumbo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Chris Davis strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Tucker Barnhart will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
And I think this is pretty impressive just for the position he plays. When you're a catcher, it's so tough to maintain a great average over the course of a season.
0-1, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Marte. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in, Brandon Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Hernan Perez will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin playing. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Hank Conger is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The catcher, number 28.
Simon's ready. First pitch on the way. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Kim. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Shane Green stands in for the first time.
61. Shane Green.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal. So they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way in The other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Starling Marte will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Kim has got it, and the side is retired. Alfredo Simon digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Alfredo Simon.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Number 22 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well.
And he takes ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Billy Hamilton is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. The tag, and he is out. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Dexter Fowler is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Kim is there for it. 1 down. Manny Machado in now, popped out in his first trip. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Matt Carpenter is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Carpenter.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. This is lifted out to left. Davis on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Andrew McCutcheon will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Hamilton going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. Simon pauses. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hamilton moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Kim is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Up next for Cincinnati.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Reds have tied the ball game at 1. Mark Trumbo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Chris Davis will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Chris Davis.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler is under it. 1 away. Tucker Barnhart steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Conger's tag will not be in time. He's safe at the plate. Hernan Perez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, you know they've been going hard in, but with the count the way it is right now, this opens up a whole lot more options.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting,
Alfredo Simon gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Adam Frazier heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He's got it one away. Striding into the box, Hank Conger. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Now to the plate, Shane Green. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Simon into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Number 22 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Billy Hamilton will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a shot back up the middle. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kim. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Bounced weakly near the plate. Goes to third with it, and they get the force over there for the first out. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Mark Trumbo will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now the double steal is on here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. Chris Davis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
This would be a big time to pick up back-to-back strikeouts if you can get it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Starling Marte will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Line drive to left. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. On his way to second goes Marte. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So striding in, Dexter Fowler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. hit hard on the ground to second. Phillips is up with it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Manny Machado digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Simon sets his sights. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Matt Carpenter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tucker Barnhart will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Crawford settles under it near second. 1 away. Brandon Phillips will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Fowler. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Hernan Perez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball that's reached for and flared out to no man's land behind first. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Alfredo Simon will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Eddie Rosario will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Eddie Rosario.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, and he is caught stealing to retire the side. Boy, oh boy. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Andrew McCutchen is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Center fielder.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Tony Cingrani is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Tony Cingrani.
Belted high in the air out to left. Davis going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Cingrani pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Davis comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Adam Frazier will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Back goes Trumbo. Gone!
The batter.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead. Francisco Cervelli will come on as a pinch hitter.
Francisco Cervelli.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Shane Green gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing. And I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around third and being waved on home. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's 4-2. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Up next for the Pirates,
Starling Marte takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Trumbull is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Rivera will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Felipe Rivera, a defensive change for the Pirates. Now catching, number 32, Francisco Cervelli.
Tony Cingrani will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Steve Pierce is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. On the ground to the left side. Machado is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Number 22 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Push to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Billy Hamilton ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Kim gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Marte retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Vic Black will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Vic Black.
Leading off the inning, Dexter Fowler, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Davis is after it. Makes the play, 1 away. Manny Machado will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
A ball and no strikes, here it is. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Matt Carpenter gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. Nice snag, but no chance to get an out, so there'll be runners at first and second. Andrew McCutchen will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the lead is now 7-2. Into the seats, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Adam Frazier stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, you better appreciate it when it happens, because you're not going to see him go yard too often.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher to tell you about, and it's the Dominican-born right-hander Neftali Feliz who gets the call. and he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Feliz is ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Chris Davis ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
And that was a huge strikeout at the time because there were 2 runners in scoring position. And it's never fun to walk back to the dugout knowing that you left RBIs on the table.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Tucker Barnhart stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Brandon Phillips will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Francisco Cervelli strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Neftali Feliz will get his first cuts here. Justin Bohr will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Justin Bohr.
Launched to right field and deep. Trumbo ranging back. Still going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Starling Marte. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Dexter Fowler struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Tony Sipp will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 29, Tony Sipp.
striding in to start the ninth, Hernan Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. So that's just how you want to start it here in the bottom of the ninth. The pitcher, Vic Black, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Number 25 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly to second for one, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Number 22 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Andrew McCutchen. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway. Striding into the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dexter Fowler.
Cobb comes set. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Batting third.
Manny Machado will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
Back goes Trumbo at the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Matt Carpenter steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. Right to him. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Number 22 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the shortstop, number 22.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Billy Hamilton will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Kim gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Mark Trumbo will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Andrew McCutcheon makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Cobb's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike one. Grounded to third. Perez is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth,
Brandon Crawford will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
In time to first, and there are two away. Adam Frazier into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Frazier.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a two-out double. Hank Conger will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Chris Davis will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Chris Davis.
Shot back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Tucker Barnhart will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. So striding in, Brandon Phillips, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Fowler on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Hernan Perez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Alex Cobb gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Frankie Montas Set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Starling Marte will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Settling in now, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Launched to right field and deep. Trumbo going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Number 22 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The shortstop, number 22.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Swing and a shot to third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Billy Hamilton is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in
Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Kim is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Mark Trumbo stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there. Chris Davis stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning.
And Matt, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but they didn't give up on it. And then all of a sudden you look up and they've got a great chance to push across a run.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Manny Machado is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Scorched to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Matt Carpenter stands in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Number 22 is there for it. 1 out. Andrew McCutchen Stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Trumbo racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Tucker Barnhart is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that's dead center for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. First offering on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Hernan Perez. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Adam Frazier heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Hank Conger comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Phillips is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Frankie Montas stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Cobb gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It gets by out there, and that'll let the inning continue. Starling Marte digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Trumbo on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Alex Cobb, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation. But, hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter in foul ground, and he's retired here, one away. Number 22 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there, base hit. Billy Hamilton will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Kim digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Out in front of it, strike 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The tying run is in to score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Mark Trumbo steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Mark Trumbo.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. And he's safe. Chris Davis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Dexter Fowler makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Pulled toward right center field. Trumbo giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Manny Machado steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Cobb looks in. Here's his offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. High and deep to right center field. Trumbo going back on it, still going back. Gone!
Now batting number 22.
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips is there. Throw in time and the side is retired. Tucker Barnhart will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this will land foul. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Machado has room in foul territory, and he's set down, one away.
Number 4.
Brandon Phillips stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. A windup and the 0-1. And he's finding new life out there in the 6th inning as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Hernan Perez will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Hernan Perez.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Brandon Crawford will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
And that'll get through into center, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Adam Frazier steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Frazier.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
On the money.
Now in the box, Hank Conger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Davis moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. But he's going to think twice here and put the brakes on, so this game will remain tied at least another batter. Standing in now, the pitcher, Frankie Montas. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Alex Cobb steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Pitcher, Alex.
Eddie Rosario is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Eddie Rosario.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Number 22 steps into the box.
Number 22.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting.
This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. Into the box now, Kim. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
To second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. Mark Trumbo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run is in to score from third. And a relay home. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now. Chris Davis will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Trumbo around third, heading for home. The run scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game. Brandon Phillips will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Liner towards second. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. J.J. Hoover will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
J.J. Hoover.
Leading off the inning, Starling Marte. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hit to third. Perez is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Dexter Fowler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. Kim scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Manny Machado will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone. A home run.
Now batting, first baseman.
It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 7-3 game. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Cingrani pauses. First pitch on its way. Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Hernan Perez comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
And reined in 1 away. Tony Cingrani will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now. Number 22 steps in now.
Number 22.
Now the pitch. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Andrew McCutchen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Brandon Crawford will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Second baseman
Adam Frazier makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there.